card that is exceptionally near and dear to my heart, the 1998 Hoops Slam Bams. Guys, I've got a lot to say about this one. This is going to be one of our longer videos, so settle in. This card has not been available via public auction in a really long time. I don't recall seeing one of these since maybe 2018, 2019. I don't believe this card has been available via public auction like since the pandemic. There's a reason for that, and that is that it's one of the rarest Michael Jordan insert cards, one of the most sought after Michael Jordan cards in existence. You might not know about it if you're fairly new to the hobby. We've seen all the PMGs several times. We've seen the credentials. We've seen most of the rubies. We haven't seen the Slam Bams sell at auction. And so, that makes this a particularly special card in the auction. Now let's also recognize the fact that this is a BGS 9, which is the highest graded example in existence. There are 4 9s, there are 4 8 5s, and then there are 6 other cards ever that have been graded by Beckett. Guys, this is one of the rarest Jordan insert cards in the world. I often tell people, I have to recognize I own a copy of this card. I often tell people, this is the card in my collection that has received the most requests over the years, people looking to acquire it. And I think the reason for that is, although it's, you can see here on the back, although it's numbered out of 100, this is not a card where 100 exist. It's just not. Again, you'll see that there are cards that are numbered to 50 that you see 10 times as often as you see this one. I believe what happened here is this is the year of the bankruptcy, and Hoops offered to purchase back a product that did not go opened, that was not purchased. So this is the year, I think I said it wrong, I think I said the year of bankruptcy. This is the year of the lockout. So during the NBA lockout, the Hoops company Hoops Skybox offered to buy back any unpurchased product. And so what I believe happened is many of these cards never made it to market. That is especially cool. And then you sort of wonder, okay, well, what happened to the other boxes? I don't know what happened to the other boxes other than that you never see these pop up. I tracked serial numbers on this specific set a few years ago, and I was able to find literally a total of 9 Slam Bams MJ cards in existence. Back when Worth Point still had all images, there had been a total of 9 ever sold on eBay or anywhere publicly. These days, guys, you cannot find this card for sale. And so it might not have a name like PMG, but for the high-end Michael Jordan community, this is a card that is going to definitely create waves. Let me show you a couple other things here real quick that are important. Sorry, I told you this would be a long video. The BAMS doesn't have this gold typing up here, and it doesn't have this gold typing down here, the Slam, and it doesn't have the golden hue. It's numbered out at 250, and it's also a great card. But again, that's a card that you'll see maybe 10 times as often as you'll see this one, which doesn't really make sense because it's only two and a half times less rare, but we see those fairly often. We never see this card, ever. The last thing that I'll point out is most of the rare 90s inserts and parallels have they have bankruptcy copies, right? This card, the only copy that I've seen that's a sample, I'm not even sure it's from the bankruptcy, but if you turn it over, well, you can see it from the front too, but there will be a hole punch up here. There's actually a hole punch straight out of the card. This card though is, guys, it's amazing. It's basically the highest graded of one of the most sought after Michael Jordan inserts in the world. And for me, it's easily the card in the auction that I'm most excited to see how it does. It's available now. Really proud, very, very proud to be able to present this one as part of the PWCC Premier Auction.